Well. Looks like it's time to, Oh shit, we're filming? It's been a long week, I'm not gonna lie to you. New setup, you guys can tell. You see the vibes. This is not gonna be the official reveal. Trust me, that's coming later next week. Just gonna have some more things coming. I have a new desk coming, so that's gonna be changing things a lot. But we're here, man. And today we're here to talk about Saturday night's main event and how that could change the future of WWE. I know we posted the first episode of this podcast a little over a month ago. I'm sorry that it's taking this long to come out, but I promise you it will definitely be a lot more rapid than this. And let's talk about the show. This Saturday, I will actually be in attendance as well. WWE hosts Saturday night's main event on NBC and Peacock. And honestly, I'm pretty hyped for this, man. We got a pretty decent show here. And all these matches, to me, can be very important now. Obviously, if we come back to this video in a week and it means nothing, then I can't say I'll be shocked. But hopefully, this show could really change the landscape of WWE. First match we have is a triple threat World Heavyweight Championship match between Gunther, the reigning champion, Finn Balor, and Damian Priest. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I think this is a great chance if you want to take the title off of Gunther for now. I don't think Gunther is at a point yet in his reign to where if he loses to someone and they pin him, that they really get a whole bunch of stock from it. I mean, I think they will get the championship stock, but beating Gunther, I mean, yes and no. I think he still has to work himself a little bit up to give other people that rub. So, having a triple threat match, you're able to take away the pain from Gunther and put it on Priest or Balor, who can take it and actually give some other guys some stock. It's former world champions who are in the main event scene, like, heavily. Now, obviously, it's a little controversial. I think some of you guys might say, hey, Gunther is ready. He's the guy now. Well, you know what? I respect it. But to me, I don't think Gunther's a guy who, if, you don't have to waste a loss here for no reason. You can still build up his stock and then give it to someone else. Now, who do I have win? Priest or Balor? Personally, I think Balor makes sense here. He doesn't have to have the longest championship reign. He can hold it to Elimination Chamber because I don't see Gunther, Balor, or Priest holding the championship past Chamber. I think that will be involved with John Cena somehow. And how is that? I don't know. We're going to get there. But I truthfully think that Finn Balor, if he goes over, he can carry the championship into the Rumble, maybe face Gunther again, beat him by shenanigans or whatever. Goldberg, I know he has his hair and things, so he can definitely get the match going with Gunther at WrestleMania. No championship involved. I think that helps both of their characters and just that hypothetical what-if match because it makes it fun. Because either can win, it doesn't really hurt the other. And I assume Gunther would kick his ass, but you don't know. If you get Finn the win, like I said, you can head in the Rumble against Gunther. Then Elimination Chamber, he could lose. I mean, you could have him go into WrestleMania and face someone like LA Knight. Yeah, give LA Knight a championship. I don't know what you do with it. I don't think we're going to go Priest Balor at Mania. I don't think you need to. I think that feud can, like, in a year have a payoff, of some sorts, maybe reignite the story, but I don't think they're at a chance right now where it's like, all right, we got to go back to this. I think it's like, let's hold off, guys, and let's chill out. And if Gunther wins, I mean, I don't know, who does he lose to? Because everyone thinks it's going to be Gunther and Cena at WrestleMania. I don't think so. Truthfully, I do not think these two are going to fight at WrestleMania. I know everyone else does, and they're going to be like, Aidan, you're stupid. You probably am. But I don't see this happening. I don't know. Because there's no chance in hell John Cena's losing to Gunther. And him beating Gunther kind of kills Gunther like it did Theory. So, like, I don't know. It's a double-edged sword. That's why I think he has to lose. Because if you let him win and he keeps this reign going, if he doesn't lose to someone with shenanigans, then how that, he can't lose clean. That's just not going to work. The next match we have is to crown the new WWE Women's United States Championship. This Friday on SmackDown, we're going to have Bayley taking on Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green! That match is going to be in the semifinals, as well as Tiffany Stratton taking on Meechin. And I'm going to be honest with you, this could go a couple different ways. You could have Chelsea versus Tiffany, and I think that would be a really funny match. I think both characters would actually play well off each other, and I think that's something that honestly could really happen. You could run back Chelsea and Meechin from the dumpster match and, give Chelsea her big win. I mean, Meechin could win too. I don't know, but I do think Chelsea is going to win against Bayley. I mean, Bayley's my favorite wrestler, so if she wins, I'm okay with it. I'm very okay with it. But I don't think she should win it. I think that she really could work herself into the main event feuds for WrestleMania. Not that the United States Championship for the women is something like it's not important. But I think it's something that Chelsea can really use to elevate herself while Bayley can push herself to the World Championship feuds. And honestly, I don't know if Io Sky beats Liv, which we're going to talk about in a minute. Bayley, Io, and Dakota in the triple threat wouldn't bother me. I think that Loki could cook. We'll see, though. Now, if you're going to have me book this match, I think it easily has to be Chelsea and Tiffany. I think that's the best way to go. Now, Michin wouldn't be bad either, but I definitely think it has to be Chelsea Green. Just for her character and her career, the trajectory it's been at lately, I think it's really good. And this could really push her into, like, a legitimate, you know, not just a comedic relief character. Like, it actually gives her some steam to what she's been doing. So I think that you definitely have Chelsea win, and then I keep flipping between Tiffany and Michin. I'm going to say Tiffany. So Tiffany and Chelsea should be the match, and Chelsea should win at Saturday night's main event. Hopefully, it's a great moment for her. Next, we have the WWE Women's Championship match between Io Sky and Liv Morgan. Now, this match, this can get spicy. I think from WrestleMania, Io Sky has really built herself back up into the main event level competitor. I thought that she was losing some steam right as she got to Mania, but now she's really back at the come up. And honestly, a month ago, I would have said Liv easily, but I don't know anymore. I think Io Sky has a legitimate chance to win the Women's Championship just because she's been cooking. And I think that her matches are great. You could build to Io versus Rhea, which I saw they teased at the end of Monday Night Raw, and I don't hate that. I think that'd be a good match. I don't think that's the match for WrestleMania. I think there's another match that we're going to see happen between Rhea Ripley and someone else, and we might get to that today. But Io Sky, you know, she has Bayley who go run that back, you know, especially with the little crossing over from the shows. That could be fun, give Io a win back. I think that she definitely deserves it. I think Bayley wouldn't even mind putting her back over. And then you could, you know, even continue a feud, something like that. Maybe Bayley takes the championship from her again. Maybe they flip-flop. Maybe it gets to Dakota. I don't know. But you know, you could also have, you know, the rematch with Liv. Other people coming over to Raw. Tiffany could go try cash in. Maybe that happens. I don't know. I mean, if Liv Morgan does win, that's not a terrible look. I just don't know where you go from here. Because Becky is due back in some time. I assume they're going to run that back. Becky and Liv easily. You have to. Whether it's for the title or not. Charlotte is coming back at some point. We know that. Could she face Liv Morgan? Maybe at WrestleMania. That low-key would do so much for Liv Morgan's career. Maybe you do it. Maybe you do pull the trigger. Obviously, you still have Rhea Ripley looming in the background. They could do their big match at WrestleMania. Do I think it gets there? No. And I hope for their sake it doesn't. It's similar to Priest and Balor. You just milked it way too long, and now it's lost the steam. I don't know if you can necessarily get that back while keeping the fans invested. I think you have to wait, hold off, and then maybe a SummerSlam you revisit it. If I had to make a prediction, I genuinely feel that... I don't really know where I'm going with this one. Honestly, I came into this video thinking that Io should win. Now I'm talking myself into Liv should retain. Either way, I think, you know, I want a fun, clean finish. You know, regardless if Liv wins or Io wins, I just want to see something that's not, oh, Rhea Ripley comes out. Oh, look, she hit someone. Oh my God, they retain off BS. Like, I don't want to see that happen. So let's at least have a somewhat clean finish. Even if there is interference, let's just let the in-ring competitors solve it. And hopefully they can get a conclusive finish. Next, we have a pretty interesting match between Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn. Now, this, obviously, they've had their history, and Drew McIntyre just came back 2 weeks ago to attack Sami Zayn. Did it again this Monday, and Sami went back at him. And not really too much for Bill besides they don't like each other. Drew McIntyre is pissed because he teams with Roman Reigns, and Drew hates Roman Reigns, which I think Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre WrestleMania is a lot more, has a better chance of happening than you think. I think that match would cook, and I think it's a good story for both. Will we get it? I don't know. But I think that's Drew McIntyre's character arc right now, to beat Roman Reigns. Because Roman Reigns wronged him so many times, and for Drew to beat him, that's what Drew has to do. At some point, whether it's WrestleMania, whether it's SummerSlam, whether it's Backlash, I don't know. Drew McIntyre has to beat Roman Reigns. It just has to happen for him. I think this match this weekend could either do one of two things. It could either reestablish Drew McIntyre as just the deathly monster that we all know who he is, a Scottish warrior. I mean, I don't think any of his stock got lost. Or this could be a big Sami win here, and this really elevates him up. And if his buddy, which we'll talk about, wins the championship, this might add some conversation. This might add some intrigue. We will see. I definitely think this match relies on that main event finish to see who does win, because if Cody wins, then Sami's not going to win, I don't think. But let's talk about it right now. If something else happens, Sami's ain't going to win this match. So I think it's going to be a fun match. And like I said, one leads into the other. So we're going to talk about the next one now. For the WWE Undisputed Championship, Cody Rhodes defends against Kevin Owens. And I'm going to say it right here, right now. Kevin Owens has to beat Cody Rhodes. The Gunther match, listen, I can understand if Gunther won. This match, there is no exception. Cody Rhodes has to lose. I know everyone's saying Cody's the guy. He can't lose the belt. Cody can still be the guy without the belt. He won it. He's defended it for months. Now, this is the perfect time to get it on Kevin Owens' hands. It's on the main stage, in front of everybody, on national TV. This is a great way to show that Kevin Owens is one of those guys. Because he always is. We know he has the in-ring talent. He has the technical skills. He has the talent. It's his time. And one big thing that we have to include, he's right. Cody Rhodes turned his back on Kevin Owens. He completely did it, and it's BS. And we all know what happened. But Cody Rhodes wants to say, oh, it's not my fault. Kevin Owens is self-absorbed. No, he's not. Cody, you have betrayed Seth. You betrayed Seth. When Seth comes to beat your ass, I am going to laugh because you deserve that, buddy. What Seth Rollins did for you just to team up with him is ridiculous. Ridiculous. At least CM Punk was bribed, like Drew said. I think Seth understands. At least Punk went to go help Paul. Like, what? Why would you go help Roman? You beat him at WrestleMania. It makes no sense. It was cool, don't get me wrong, but you betrayed Kevin Owens and then you were acting mad. Why'd you do this? Why'd you beat Randy Orton? Because of you, buddy. Cody Rhodes, you screwed yourself. And when Kevin Owens beat your ass for the championship this Saturday night, I will come on this channel, fresh thing in the Sunday morning, and tell you I told you so. Because it's bound to happen. We've waited fucking too long for Kevin Owens to get his championship back. It is time. Kevin Owens has to win. And why does KO have to win? One, if he loses, I feel like his character is just shot to crap. It's done. Like, what do you do after that? What do you do? And if he wins, Sami Zayn versus KO at WrestleMania, buddy. Come on. It's too easy. You finally get Sami Zayn to win the big one. His best friend Kevin did it on his own. You went back to help Roman and you still haven't won nothing. You haven't won a damn thing. But helping Roman was a priority. But Kevin Owens has the belt. You can even run it back with Mr. I low-key think that would cook a WrestleMania if they went that direction. Let me tell you. I mean, who won the last time KO and Sami had a big match? It's been since, like, what, 2021? Like, KO won that Mania. So, I don't know if Sami necessarily owed a win or how that necessarily will work. You can run them one-on-one in Canada and then Cena just faces Owens right after that. I think if you do that, you get both. You can even run KO Sami after if KO retains. I mean, I don't think he would, but you never know. I do think that there's equity in a Kevin Owens Sami world title match, and I think you need to capitalize on it because you can. Everyone knows who Sami and KO are. Their story is just unprecedented. It's perfect. And you have one of the builds for WrestleMania to really help elevate the World Championship. Not that it needs it, but it would help elevate the feud just as much as the feud would elevate it, if you guys get what I'm saying. Like, both would really benefit from being together. Because obviously you could do Seth and Punk with the title. I don't think you need the title for that match, to be honest with you. I don't really think that match necessarily needs it anymore. I mean, last year I thought you did. This year I think both are fine without it, and they could easily main event. Now, who do you guys think is going to win? You think it's going to be Kevin Owens? You think it's going to be Cody Rhodes? I think it has to be Kevin Owens, without a shadow of a doubt. If Kevin Owens doesn't win Saturday night, I might start a riot. It might be in my house. It might be in front of nobody. But one way or another, I'm going to start a riot because I'm going to be pissed. There's no reason in the world as to why Kevin Owens doesn't win. And we're also going to talk about the NBA Cup today because, you know what, this video is a little short. Let's add the NBA Cup. It's not going to be too long of a segment, so NBA Cup is upon us. There's actually a game going on right now as I'm pulling up my phone. The Bucks are down 49-51 to the Orlando Magic at the recording of this video. This should be out tonight, so you guys already know these games after this video came out. And you're probably going to watch this video after the fact, so yeah. Anyway, if I'm going to be honest here, the Bucks 12-11, they've actually had a big come up since, the last time I remember checking in the Magic. I don't think there's a chance in the world the Magic are going to beat the Bucks, especially, Giannis and Lillard are both playing. Bobby Portis already at 16 off the bench. This might be slow for the Magic. This might be a little slow. Honestly, they've been cooking lately. I'm going to be honest with you. I got to give them their props. And honestly, I think, those two, I'm not saying they're going to win the championship, but they can definitely lead you to a good enough record by the trade line and maybe make a big move. Middleton will probably be involved, but I think you might have to trade him off eventually because it's time. It's time, buddy. Orlando Magic, they just don't have Franz and Paolo, and they're stuck with Goga Badazzi starting at center. No disrespect to Goga, but he is just not a starting center in the NBA. He's not. He's a six man, a good six man. You're not going to beat Giannis Antetokounmpo when he's guarding him. And for the later game, Mavs Thunder. Let's go Mavs. Okay, I'm bugging. I mean, Ryan likes Thunder. Who's injured? That? Oh my God. It's like 37 injuries. All right. Dante's out. Kleber's okay. Nothing too crazy. Anyway, I think Dallas probably win this game. I mean, they played in the playoffs, and Dallas did win that series. It was a great series, don't get me wrong. A shout out to OKC, but no Chet, no win, buddy. It's just not going to happen. I don't think, at least. But we'll see. Hopefully it's a good game. Luka, Shea, MVP race last year. Both came second and third, and we'll see how they produce tonight. And tomorrow's games, Warriors, Rockets. You already know where my allegiance stands. Let's go Warriors, baby. Come on now. Come on. Let's go Dub Nation. Tyree Easton, I hope we go tomorrow. We go into Houston. We bust that ass. Because, buddy, let me tell you something. You going to talk that talk last year. You got backing up tomorrow. You're going to clown you for the rest of eternity. I know I keep tweeting Dawn every time she tweets about the Rockets because she's also a Warriors fan. That, we got to keep fooling with Tyree Easton. Keep making him a bum. Because you know what? He wants to talk that talk. And now you can't back it up, buddy. Houston hasn't beat the Warriors in like 5 years. 4 years. 4 years. They haven't won a game against us in 4 years. Come on, baby. But you're not going to do nothing. Nothing. And then Knicks Hawks, a rematch of old. That's going to be a really fun game. I don't know who's going to win that one. Hopefully it's a good matchup between those squads. And, you know what? Yeah, who am I kidding? Knicks are going to bust their ass. They ain't going to cook them. Towns, Brunson, McCall, OG, Hart. Knicks are going to destroy them by the second quarter. And you know what? It wasn't a lot, but that's the NBA Cup. There's only a couple of games left. Hopefully, we get some good winners out of there. I do want to see maybe a Warriors-Bucks game would be really fun. Warriors-Knicks would cook. We might need that. We might need that. But anyway, that's all I got for y'all today. Thank you for watching. Subscribe down below. Leave a like, comment as well. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.